Oh, yeah. Sorry, Saturday. Do I get a day off? I guess I don't. So, what's the news story today? Oh, apparently Lyft just killed their primetime AKA Surge. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur. Yeah, it's Saturday, so I mean, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be marathoning Game of Thrones or something? I don't know. So, I've been getting a lot of emails recently, mainly about like, Kevin, have you heard? Lyft is killing primetime. Which is Lyft's version of Surge for those who are not aware. They are doing it. They're following Uber's footsteps, and it's like, you know what? Yeah, I wasn't sure if I needed to talk about this. And I hope this doesn't come off as kind of like a jerky thing to do. We will take a more serious approach to this, but here's why.
And what you are looking at is a screenshot that I got from a Facebook group where someone showed that Lyft is essentially implementing upfront surge prime time. Well, it's not surge prime time, it's upfront prime time pricing. Now, prime time, for those of you who are not aware, and that's probably very, very, very few of you, but prime time is Lyft's version of surge.
Okay, we'll stop that there. I don't know, is that a little too Matrixy like for me to be watching my own video inside my own video? What about this one?
Now on the top, you can see it says, stay in the pink zone. Get even more in the pink zone. The highest demand and the highest bonus is in the pink zone. Get there and we'll guarantee a higher bonus on your next ride. Underneath it says, give a ride to claim your bonus.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of familiar. This one was published April 15th, 2018, so just a little over a year ago. This one was published on May 22nd. This was produced fairly recently. Personal power zones. Personal power zones are a way to earn more as a driver by finding high demand area and scoring a bonus on your next ride. How's it work? Well, here's how it works. Looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? And here's why. Because Lyft, to be perfectly frank, killed your prime time a year ago. Just a lot of people didn't notice. And a lot of people didn't notice admittingly because I think they killed it in one, maybe two markets. Unlike Uber, which killed their surge in like a dozen markets at once, Lyft was testing it out in one or two markets, and they were testing it out for a year. And one of the reasons I think it was a year is because they knew they were going to be filing to go public soon. And once you go public, you have to start showing those losses shortening to get investors confident in the company. So you might as well do what you're doing all this time. And once you go public, then you can start changing the way the bonuses work so that you can start, lessening your losses and making yourself look better on the books. I believe had Lyft wanted, they could have implemented this a long time ago. But they didn't, and they probably held off because of going public. Now, I've been watching several YouTubers, Ubertubers, I guess, and they are definitely complaining about this. And, there's a good reason to complain about this because this, they start saying things like FAQs, where it's like, well, it doesn't say it in this one. There was one that I saw where, of course, I think maybe it was an email where you were going to make more money doing this, and it's like, no, you're not. You lose money when you do this. Lyft is the only one that gains. The driver gets screwed because they're not getting the money that they thought they were going to get paid, and the passenger gets screwed because they pay extra money that they don't need to. Only Lyft earns in this. Of course, my question is, what if this doesn't bring Lyft into the black, which is a term that means you're now making money. If you're in the red, you're not making money. If you're in the black, you're making money. Right now, Lyft is in the red. What happens then? Where else can Lyft penny pinch? I mean, clearly this isn't everywhere yet. In fact, I've only heard of it being in Chicago right now and maybe Florida. But there you have it. So to everyone who is sending me emails about this, I do appreciate you sending me those emails. I really do. I didn't play those first 2 videos to be a jerk, but I played those 2 videos to show that I actually reported on this like a long time ago. And it was long enough that now when we get to this point, people probably just forgot about it. They forgot that this was a thing Lyft was doing. And also they probably renamed it, which also probably threw some people off. But the news is not that Lyft is doing this. Because again, clearly they were doing it for a long time now. The news is that they waited so long to expand it. They waited a long time to expand it. And this especially infuriates a lot of riders in New York and Chicago. Because New York and Chicago seem to be the worst money makers for Uber. Those are the areas that Uber is sticking it to the drivers the most. So I've been seeing Uber tubers who drive in New York and Chicago saying basically that they were going to drive for Lyft as a form of protest. Which, you know what? Yeah, that's how this should work. It should work that if one of them is doing something you don't like, you drive for the other one. That's how it should work. Unfortunately, Lyft has been monkey see, monkey do for a long time, and they just end up doing what Uber does anyway, and then you have no choice but to try for both of them again. So it's a shame that this is happening, and I don't know what to tell you. I mean, people keep telling me that they wish things would change. It's like, guys, you got to stop driving for them if you want things to change. They're not going to stop. But then a lot of people insist that it's their only form of income. Which maybe that should be something I should be directing my channel towards. Maybe I should start, I think I'm going to start doing this soon. I'm going to start telling people other ways that I make money, which is what the channel was actually originally supposed to be, and then it got caught up in this Uber and Lyft drama. Because there are things you can do that obviously aren't Uber and Lyft that could supplement your income while you not drive for them, and maybe I can help you guys out with that. I don't know. But unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, this isn't news. Lyft has been doing this for a year now. They just had not expanded it, and now they have, and it's coming. And it'll probably be coming to your area soon as well. Only thing you can do is to either accept it or move on. Those are your options. So, yeah. I'm sorry. I hate to spoil your Saturday with this dreary news. Watch something. Maybe you should watch an episode or 2 of The Office or Friends on Netflix while they still have them. Anyway, I'd like to know what you think about this. Has this hit your market yet? Are you surprised? Are you not surprised? Personally, would love to know one way or the other. So, you know the drill. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly and get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. Also, if you do want to save some money, particularly on gas, which is going up, check out the Get Upside app. It's totally free. You will get a you'll get a discount on gas for your first time purchase, and you will get money back for every time you buy gas at participating locations. I love it. I have actually pretty much gotten a full tank of gas for free already just by using it and referring friends to use it. Also, don't forget to check out the Apptrepreneur vlogs. It's a new channel I have, and it's fairly new, but new content is coming every week. Also, if you want to talk to me or one of your other fellow rideshare drivers, check us out at the Apptrepreneur Hangouts at Facebook. You have to be approved to join, but we've been approving most people, so your chances are pretty good about getting in. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.